Hello and welcome. We're live from New Delhi. You're watching DD India, India's voice to the world. This is Sports Buzz. I'm Abhishek Mahajan. Coming up in the next half an hour. Indian men's and women's 4x400-meter relay teams qualify for Paris Olympics after impressive performances at the World Athletics. India now boasts 19 track and field athletes for Paris. In cricket, Pat Cummins led Sunrisers Hyderabad aim to move up the ladder against dismal Mumbai Indians. SRH at 4th position, while MI languishing at the bottom of the points table. In tennis, Rublev wins his second Masters 1000 title, overcomes an opening set wobble to beat Felix Auger-Aliassime in the final of the Madrid Open. All right, we'll start with big news with athletics. The India women's and men's 4x400-meter relay teams qualified for the upcoming Paris Olympics on Sunday. Indian women's 4x400-meter relay team of Rupal Chaudhary, Jyotika Sridandi, Puvama Raju Machatira and Subha Venkatesan finished second in qualification, just behind Jamaica, to finish in 3 minutes and 29.35 seconds. Later, men's squad of Mohammad Anas Yahya, Mohammad Ajmal, Arokia Rajiv and Amoj Jacob finished with a collective timing of 3 minutes and 3.23 seconds to finish the heat behind USA in Olympics qualification round 2 and won the ticket to Paris. All right, now all the updates on Indian Premier League. Now, Mumbai Indians will take on Sunrisers Hyderabad in the 55th match at the Wankhede on Monday. SRH will be aiming to strengthen their position in the league standings with 12 points from 10 matches, including 6 victories and 4 losses. SRH is currently placed 4th on the IPL 2024 table and is eager to deliver a comprehensive performance, particularly focusing on the bowling unit. Mumbai Indians, on the other hand, will be hoping to end its 4-match losing streak after being in a slump. And talking about Sunday's game, Kolkata Knight Riders thrashed Lucknow Super Giants by 98 runs. KKR bowlers attacked in a pack to defend the mammoth 236-run target and won the match by 98 runs to move up to the top of the points table. Earlier, Sunil Narine continued his sublime form with a bat and smashed 81 runs to help Kolkata Knight Riders post 235 for 6 in 20 overs. And 5-time IPL champion and Chennai Super Kings legend MS Dhoni edged his name in IPL annals as the first player to take 150 catches in the league's history. Dhoni accomplished the feat during the IPL match against Punjab Kings in Dharamshala on Sunday. Dhoni took a catch to dismiss Jitesh Sharma for a duck in the match. Known for his lightning reflexes and astute wicket-keeping, Dhoni's achievement underscores his exceptional skills in the cricketing world. With 146 catches as a wicket-keeper and 4 outfield catches, Dhoni is the only player to have 150 Indian Premier League catches. All right, let's now take a look at the points table so far. KKR is now at the top of the points table. They have played 11 games, won 8, 3 losses and 16 points, and they have got a solid average also of plus 1.453. Rajasthan Royals, who were ruling the roost for quite a long time, now they are at the second position. But yes, they have played 10 games, 8 victories, only 2 losses, and they are also at 16 points. Just a matter of one game, they can be on the top once again. Chennai Super Kings, they have been a lot of ebbs and flows in Chennai Super Kings so far in the season. They have played 11 games, 6 won, 5 losses and 12 points so far. Sunrisers Hyderabad also on 12 points. They are at the 4th position. If they manage to win today, they will go at the 3rd position. Lucknow Super Giants, they have also performed in bits and pieces. 11 matches, 6 victories, 5 losses and 12 points. But their average net run rate is in minus, which is 0.371. Delhi Capitals, they also need to buck up. They also need to win the next 3 matches. They have 10 points in the 11 matches that they have played so far. Royal Challengers Bengaluru, now they were also at the bottom of the points table just 2 days ago, and they registered a victory, and they're now at 7th position with 8 points. Practically, they are also out of the competition. Punjab Kings, Gujarat Titans, they are 8th and 9th respectively, and Mumbai Indians right at the bottom of the table, and practically they are also out of the playoff race for Indian Premier League 2024. Now we'll go across to DD India correspondent Narayan Singh is joining us live from the newsroom. Narayan, let's talk about Monday's game first. Mumbai Indians practically out of the playoff race, but big game for Sunrisers Hyderabad, who have 12 points in 10 games.
Definitely, Abhishek, if we take a look, this match, Mumbai Indians is almost looking out of the competition, because even if they win their remaining 3 matches, they can at maximum have 12 points, and in a 10-team format with 12 points under their belt, it is impossible to be there in the playoffs. But if we talk about other aspects of the cricket, the T20 World Cup will take place, and it is not very far. In that sense, it is a very important match, because Mumbai Indians has 4 players in the T20 World Cup, and Rohit Sharma, Hardik Pandya, Suryakumar Yadav and Jasprit Bumrah. If you take a look about their batsmen, especially Rohit Sharma is captaining the team for the World Cup in the Americas and the Caribbean. In that sense, it's a very important match for Mumbai Indians also. If you take a look, in the last 5 matches, Rohit Sharma has scored only 65 runs at an average of 13, and his strike rate is 118. So it's a very worrying sign for the team India also. If you talk about Hardik Pandya, he is also not in a rich vein of form, and Suryakumar Yadav is also not showing that consistency for which he is known. Only we can say that Bumrah, the way he is bowling, he has just assembled the Mumbai Indian side, and if you talk about his bowling, is one of the best bowler of this tournament, just controlling, and the way he is controlling the matches is quite commendable. But in batting department is a worrying sign. And if you talk about other teams, SRH, wonderfully they have played in the whole tournament in the IPL 2024. Their top order, the way their top order is playing, it is one of the best top order of this IPL. The way Abhishek Sharma, the young prodigy, has played, definitely we can say that it is good thing that the Indian cricket we have the players like that, and the Travis Head, who played the crucial knock in the ODI World Cup final against India, and also the World Test Championship final. Again, he is hitting the right chords here at the IPL, and all in all, the way the match will pan, we know that it's more important for the SRH, Sunrisers Hyderabad, because from here they will try to fetch the top 2 place in the IPL points table, because the top 2 teams will have an extra chance to be there in the finals. So it is important for them, because Mumbai Indians chances are looking very slim from here. And all in all, a good match will be there, because Sunrisers Hyderabad will definitely want to be finishing top 2.
Right. Narayan, since you're talking about SRH, they play Mumbai Indians on Monday. What do you think has been the biggest plus for SRH? Maybe for me, the best feature yet has been the inspiring captaincy of Pat Cummins, who has managed to handle the young Indian players efficiently.
Definitely, we can say Pat Cummins, the way he became here as a captain, and we should also praise the management that he appointed in as a captain. And last season we saw Aiden Markram was the captain of the side, and they were not able to do their best. But this time we know that the way Pat Cummins also captained the Australia in the World Cup final, and they won that final. We know that he has the art of the captaincy. The most important thing of his captaincy is that he is just taking best, as you mentioned, they're taking best out of the Indian players also. The way Nitish Kumar Reddy, you said, in the last match against Rajasthan Royals, they won by 1 match, and they were their early wickets fell, their top order fell early in that match also. But the way the Nitish Kumar Reddy came and just in the middle order, he gave the pivotal support to his team. That was the crucial. And most importantly about his captaincy is that he is not making any plans, pre-plans for any match. He is doing everything by his gut feeling, as MS Dhoni has done in the past. So exactly that thing has helped the team, and the way they are batting in the last match also, the way he captained and won the match by single run, and he also bowled the 19th over in that match and gave 20th over to Bhuvneshwar Kumar, and we all know that what exactly happened in that match, and it was almost looking like that Rajasthan Royal will win that match, because in the last ball also they won just 2 runs. And the way exactly the Bhuvneshwar Kumar in the last ball, he bowled the low full toss and they won the match.
Very smart captain, tactfully very correct and very intelligent the way he has handled Indian players in the current season. But what a game, Narayan, between KKR and LSG, Lucknow Super Giants. KKR at the top now, and what performance by Sunil Narine also. He's third in the highest run getter, 411 runs he has scored in 11 games that KKR has played. What a great performance by Sunil Narine and overall by the KKR team also.
Definitely, the way it was, we can say, the fantastic performance by the KKR team. And also the 3 reasons, mainly I think that because if you take a look at the KKR's campaign in the past 2 seasons, they were unable to qualify for the playoffs. They finished 7th in both the previous seasons. But this time around, the decision they took, they brought Gautam Gambhir as a mentor of the team. And what Gautam Gambhir did, he just promoted him as an opener, and we know what kind of batting display he is just showing to the world, and the fantastic knock he is playing. Not only fantastic knocks, even if he is getting early out, he is not wasting too many balls. That's the we can say the key thing in the T20 cricket. And apart from that, Andre Russell, the way he is batting, his rich vein of form, definitely we can say that it's a big thing. And these 2 factors, especially the way their foreign players, Sunil, and the way Andre Russell is playing, and the way they are giving a good balance to the team, is the reason behind their success. And all in all, we can say that the way they have played, they are at the top of the IPL points table, and they will try to maintain that spots, because if you whoever finishes the top 2, whoever gets there for the top 2 places, definitely he will get another chance.
They will be they'll have an advantage, and Kolkata Knight Riders, they are doing exceptionally well, plus 1.453 the net run rate, also with 16 points so far in 11 games. Narayan, before we leave you, a word on MS Dhoni. Looks like it's his last IPL, but 150 catches is a great feat for the first time in his, the last game, for the first time in his T20 career, he batted at the number 9 spot when he came out to bat versus Punjab Kings. Everyone wants him to bat higher up the order, but we have seen the trend. I mean, he is coming at number 7, but it was strange. I mean, that number 9 and the way he has been playing, he looks like in good form. He has disappointed the fans.
Abhishek, if we take a look the MS Dhoni journey, not only in the IPL, also when he was playing for the Indian cricket team, everybody wants him to bat up the order, but he was always there at the 6th and 7th place. But right now, during this tournament also, we saw that when their match against the Mumbai Indians, where he smashed 3 sixes to Hardik Pandya. In that match also we saw that he was limping. There may be some, we can say that injury issues to him, and we can say that his limitations because he is at the age of 42, or the reasons only Dhoni may know. So there are multiple factors maybe behind his that he is batting at the number 7, number 8 and number 9. So all in all, but every cricket fan wants Dhoni to come up the order and show the big sixes, big hitters, so that everyone can enjoy his batting.
All right, Narayan, we'll leave it at that. Thank you for your inputs. Still to come on this edition of Sports Buzz. Saul Alvarez retains super middleweight champion title. Details after the break. An 11th edition of Wings for Life World Run, world's biggest run for charity.
versus facts. In-depth news and analysis with experts who will help you decide why this election matters. DD India is the main election headquarters with numbers most accurate, data most reliable, and viewership across the platforms. Stay tuned to the Great Indian Election only on weekdays at 8:30 p.m. IST and 1500 hours GMT.
Welcome back. You're watching Sports Buzz. I'm Abhishek Mahajan. Some more stories. Mexico's undisputed super middleweight champion Saul Canelo Alvarez retained his title with unanimous victory over compatriot Jaime Munguia in Las Vegas. Alvarez sent his opponent Jaime Munguia to the canvas in the fourth round, the first knockdown of Munguia's career. Saturday's fight, which bettered Alvarez's record to 61-2, was the 33-year-old's first since beating American Jermel Charlo last year. It was Alvarez's fourth time defending his WBC, WBO, IBF and WBA super middleweight titles.
I feel great. I knew Munguia is going to be tough. He's a strong fighter. He have a lot of pride. So, but I did what I need to do, to win. I feel proud about this win because, you know, it's a big win for Mexico. We both are Mexicans. For the first time, two Mexicans fighting the four belts. So I feel proud about it. I think the people enjoy a lot. I couldn't finish the fight, yeah, but you know, I take my time. That's why it's 12 rounds to see who's the best, and I take my time, and I don't want to make mistakes. So I did what I supposed to do to win, and you know, Munguia is a strong fighter. You need to be careful with that, and I just take my time.
All right, football now. Liverpool finally found some form in a 4-2 Premier League victory over Tottenham Hotspur in Jurgen Klopp's penultimate game at Anfield. Strikes from Mohamed Salah, Andy Robertson, Cody Gakpo and Harvey Elliott secured a much-needed victory for Klopp's men, who had won one of their previous 5 league games and seen their title challenge crumble. While still mathematically with the chance finishing top of the pile, they are 5 points off leaders Arsenal in the table with 2 games remaining and 4 points behind holders Manchester City, who have a game in hand over both. Now, Real Madrid supporters celebrated outside Santiago Bernabeu on Saturday after Carlo Ancelotti's side won the club's 36th La Liga title. They hold a 13-point advantage over second-place Girona, while Barcelona dropped to third with 4 matches remaining.
Real Madrid continued their dominance in Spanish football as they successfully clinched their 36th La Liga title with 4 games to spare, dashing the hopes of their closest rivals, Barcelona. Madrid's comprehensive 3-0 victory over relegation-threatened Cadiz, which even with a lineup predominantly of bench players was enough to secure the title, as Barcelona stumbled to a 4-2 defeat against Girona. Real Madrid have lost only once in the league this season, holding a 13-point advantage over second-place Girona, while Barcelona dropped to third with 4 matches remaining.
It has been a fantastic league. I think we have deserved it with everything we did. The support from our fans has been fantastic, and we are obviously very happy. We have a very important challenge ahead on Wednesday, and we want to prepare it well to give another joy to our fans. Right now, for us, it's important to celebrate, yes, but a contained celebration, because our objective on Wednesday is too important.
Hundreds of delighted Real Madrid fans celebrated after Carlo Ancelotti's side won the club's 36th La Liga title. The win also secured Girona a spot in Europe for the first time after they qualified for next season's Champions League.
I am super proud. I feel very proud of supporting the best club in the world, named Real Madrid. Best club in the world, and perhaps not only from the world. I don't know if they play football in mass, but if they would, Real Madrid would also be the best. Today is the 36th Liga title, but soon we will bring the 15th Champions League title.
Real can now turn their attention to a La Liga Champions League double as they get ready to host Bayern Munich in the semi-final return leg on Wednesday after snatching a 2-2 draw in Germany last week. Sports Desk, DD India.
Now, race favourite Tadej Pogacar made light with victory in the annual multiple-stage bicycle race Giro d'Italia, finishing 161 kilometres in the second stage on Sunday. The Slovenian suffered a puncture at the foot of the steep 11-kilometre climb, but he was held back into the group by his teammates before launching a devastating solo attack. No one could stay with the UAE team Emirates rider, who poured on the power to win by 27 seconds and take possession of the Maglia Rosa 2 days into his maiden Giro. Dani Martinez was second, just ahead of Ineos Grenadiers leader Geraint Thomas.
That was one of my dreams when I win after in the Tour, stage. I was just missing Giro also, so that was always in my mind, to have all 3 stage wins. It's something not many riders have, and it's a big thing in cycling, so I'm super happy.
In South Korea's Hongtae Kim beat Shonlatid Chungbungam of Thailand in a sudden death playoff to claim the Makyung Open on Sunday. Kim, who began the 3 shots behind his compatriot and overnight leader Jungwon Lee, shot a final round of 2 under par 69 to finish on 10 under par. In the playoff on the 18th hole, his opponent found a fairway bunker and had to settle for a bogey 5, allowing Kim to par the hole to win the championship. And Andrey Rublev overcame an opening set wobble to beat Felix Auger-Aliassime in the final of Madrid Open on Sunday to win his second Masters 1000 title. Auger-Aliassime was chasing his first ever Masters title and looked well set for victory before a resurgent Rublev recovered with his struggling fever to prevail in a little under 3 hours. Auger-Aliassime had moved into the final when 3 of his 5 opponents in Madrid gave him walkovers, including top seed Yannick Sinner, who pulled out with an injury before their quarter-final clash. Meanwhile, 26-year-old Rublev had come into the tournament in Madrid in poor form, having lost his previous 4 matches on the tour, but dropped only 2 sets en route to the title. Now, a groundbreaking project has been launched in the English Women's Super League to study anterior cruciate ligament injury prevention. The partners of Project ACL will work proactively with clubs and players in the FA Women's Super League to better understand their current working environment, identify best practice and provide solutions to support the reduction of ACL injuries. A report.
The growing chorus of women's soccer players have called for a research into anterior cruciate ligament tears, one of sports' most debilitating injuries and one that women are between 2 and 6 times more likely to suffer than men. Project ACL is launched by several collaborating partners with hopes of reducing ACL injuries in the women's game.
It's really important, I think the players know that as well. I think with there being such a surge in high-profile players doing their ACL, so many players missing out on so many tournaments and games and affecting their career, I think more now than ever, female players really understand the necessity to have this information and implement it properly.
I think, for one, this project is so important because it hasn't been done before. I feel like we've been crying out for it for so long, and I feel like having FIFA Pro, obviously PFA, Leeds Beckett and Nike all combining and joining forces, it's a big statement, for one. And you've got so many incredible people coming together to create something that is hopefully going to be really amazing and transformative for women's football. And secondly, that you want it to be player-centred. It has to be. Players have said it for so long, haven't they? Players have a voice. And sometimes that's been dismissed a little bit. So firstly, about funding for women's football, I totally agree. But then ACLs has been a huge one. So it's listening to the players. What do they want? What do they see?
According to a UEFA study, a 23-player squad can expect to see 3 ACL injuries over 4 years. But while numerous high-profile players have made headlines to recent ACL tears, including Australia and Chelsea striker Sam Kerr, who tore hers in January. Project ACL will review existing research and injury reduction programs, study teams' resources and access to facilities, and track in real-time factors such as players' workload and travel. Narayan Singh's report for DD India.
And more than 250,000 people from 169 countries took part in the 11th edition of the Wings for Life World Run. United by the motto "Running for those who can't," runners, walkers and wheelchair users gathered at 345 starting points across the globe to participate in the largest running event in the world. Well, that's all for this edition of Sports Buzz, but do let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. And for those on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world on the DD India mobile app. The app is available on both Android and iOS platforms. Scan the QR code on the screen to download now. We'll be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. I'm Abhishek. From all of us here in Delhi, thanks for watching this Sports Buzz.